brief, but I did want to, have a moment to announce, to thank you and welcome you to the Rachel and Mike Golding wedding. And planning a wedding in a pandemic is always hard to do. And there's a lot of uncertainty. We were going to be in Barbados at one point, and this was kind of the plan B. And we had said, this is a great plan B.
It's the best plan B ever.
It's the best. This has been one fantastic week. And my family and my extended family have had a great week. It's been like a vacation. And in my new family, it's been great. So I just wanted to just announce a couple of things and just, thank some people personally. Obviously, Mike's family, thank you for welcoming Rachel into your family.
He's gonna cry.
She's ridden on a boat. She's touched a fish.
She's got a
filleted a fish. And she's eaten a fish. And this is no small task. Because Rachel, I think it was in her 20s when she had her first peach. So, not very adventurous when it comes to that. So thank you for that.
Mike makes her adventurous.
I also, wanted to thank you for, making her feel comfortable. It was a couple Christmases ago, and she said, I'm flying to see Mike, and it's a surprise. And my inner gut said, don't surprise him, that's only going to lead to disaster. But she felt comfortable with you. She arranged it with you guys, Elizabeth, Nicole, and she went, and I said to my wife, this is something different.
Yeah.
Mike was going to crack, I'm going to crack.
I got $20 on you, cracker.
What's the over-under?
The over-under. But thank you so much.
To Rach and Mike.
Yeah.
He's not done.
To my family and my side that came, my sister Rafi, thank you for coming. I was telling Papa Will I have 4 other sisters. I'm from a family of 9. Rafi and I are the closest in age. And we've kind of, we've had similar life stories. We both got married young. We've got wonderful children. And it's just been really nice to have her part of this. And Rafi married her high school sweetheart, and unfortunately he's here tonight.
Stop it! Stop!
So Greg is great because he helps me with my active listening skills. And I can tell you this, if you haven't talked to Greg yet tonight.
You will.
I covered them all already.
But seriously, Greg, it's been a pleasure having you here. And we don't spend enough time together.
Sure.
Yep. Pat and Pam and their wonderful family, Trevor and Emma. Pat was, Robin's sister, my wife Robin. Did a great job with the song just now. And I know what you're wondering, Pat, if you're going to get paid. You're not. So stop asking. But no, thank you guys for coming. And, Trevor's got his girlfriend Lexi, and Emma's got Gary. I love Gare Bear.
Gare Bear.
So thank you for coming. Fox, Daniel Fox.
Say no
I
more.
can't remember a time when you weren't part of our family, Fox. And I couldn't have it any other way. You're like a daughter. To my wife, Robin.
What?
She's shaking.
There's not much to say, in terms of, you can't put in words what she means to me. She lights up every room she's in, even when you're outdoors. She's brighter than the sun. I think the best thing I could say is you make me a better person.
Aw, poop.
Oh.
I do.
My son Tony,
He's aight.
all you have to do is look at his coat jacket to see what Tony's all about. He did this because Rachel requested it.
She did.
Tribute to Tony to do for his sister. And Tony has his wife Lauren and our first grandchild Marina back home. And they couldn't join us, but they've been very protective of their daughter through COVID, and you know I respect you immensely for that, and I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah.
Marissa, my honey badger. So Marissa just recently graduated from college. You know, we ran into with college, there's, you know, financial things. You know, sometimes you got a refund due to you. Sometimes there's a scholarship that they haven't delivered yet. The honey badger got on the phone, got out the financial aid, and she did what she had to do. And she, you know, she
Got her
what she
money.
needed.
Got her
And
money.
I'll tell you, just if you take anything away from tonight, do not owe Marissa money.
Or
Honey badger will
Rachel.
find you. And she's with her wonderful boyfriend Gabe, the tall, quiet guy over there. Looks a little bit like Jesus.
John Lennon.
We love you, Gabe.
I love you.
Gabe is the nicest guy and the most humble and the most appreciative person I think I've met. You know, other than, you know, my wife. So Gabe is fantastic. Thank you, Gabe, for joining us.
Working his golf game, but
All right, so I think that's everybody, and I'm done. Oh, please do.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Rachel, forever known as my choo-choo. You'll always be choo-choo to me. Rachel is the child that's the most like me.
Yes, she is.
Rachel and I are introverts at heart. You know, so she understands how hard it is for me to do this. But even though we're introverts, we're extroverted when we're with people we love and when we feel comfortable. So, Rachel, you know, what can I say about Rach? She is my digital pirate. Rachel, at the age of 8, was downloading every kind of copyrighted material no one made, and just did a fantastic, you know, she
Pirated.
pirated it, got everything for free, and in the wake, destroyed every computer in our house.
Yes, she did.
So, you know, it wasn't, you know, a few years later she had her own place, and I went to her house and she had her laptop, and I'm like, do you still download movies? You know, how's this laptop working? She goes, well, I have a virus laptop over here that I do all my downloads on, and that laptop's destroyed, but this is my work laptop. That worked out. But, you know, Rach and I had a little thing where she would destroy computers and I would get them to work. And I had to get them connected to the internet. And once I got them connected to the internet, she might be in another room. My thing was I would play In the Club by 50 Cent. So when she heard that music, she knew everything was fixed and we were back on. And, you know, it became such a running joke that at one point we were even thinking about making that our father-daughter dance in the club. But I can assure you nobody wants to see that.
No.
So that won't be happening. Maybe the second disc. Maybe after a few more of these. Mike, I remember the first time I met you. You know, Rachel did not bring many boyfriends around. You might have been the first that actually, she said, I want to bring somebody home and have them meet you. And all I knew about you is you were from Boston and you were a Patriots fan. I said, I could work with that.
I had an issue.
It's a tough family to come into, but I'm a Browns fan, so welcome. You know, Mike came strolling in. He had an old school cornerback jersey on, Ty Law. I was expecting Tom Brady. I was expecting Gronk, Edelman. He went old school. Much respect there.
Respect that, yeah.
And, you know, as I got to know Mike, I saw the impact he had on Rachel. And I saw how he got Rachel out of her comfort zone and pushed her and made her a better person. And Rachel did the same for Mike. You know, his vows are spot on. They're imperfect, but they're perfect together. And, you know, Mike, I welcome you wholeheartedly to the family. And
Lucky you.
you know, I wish you guys the most success. I do know that you know, Rachel said to me at one point, you know, Mike likes better things. You know, he likes, if he's gonna buy something, if it's a kitchen utensil, a pair of shoes, he wants to buy the best because he says it lasts a long time, and you know, it's just better than buying cheap things and have to rebuy it. And Mike, I can let you know that in Rachel, you are getting the very, very best.
Aww. Schnuck.
Without a mic, I did it.
Woo!